Welcome back to their deck highlight. This deck actually started as a brew on stream. We were looking at a viewer's card pool trying to figure out what pool 3 deck they could make. And I really like what we ended up with. It was a ton of fun and felt pretty powerful. Let's highlight Zero Destroyer here. So Zero, the first of the deck's namesake here, says on reveal, remove the abilities of the next card that you play. This works very well with the deck's other namesake, Destroyer, who would normally blow up all of our other cards. So if you play Zero before you play the Destroyer is just a 6 mana, 16 power card. That's a lot of stats. Another card that Zero is excellent with is Red Skull, 5 mana, 15 power card that normally has the detrimental ongoing effect of enemies getting +2 power at its location. Similarly, Mary, another good rate card that has a detrimental ongoing effect. In addition to Zero, another way we wipe out these negative ongoing effects is Enchantress here. On reveal effect removes all ongoing abilities at this location. This is symmetrical, so it not only disrupts whatever ongoing effects your opponent has, but it also wipes the negative ones off of Red Skull and Mary. Now, looking for another way to leverage the high stats that a lot of our cards have, Dracula was one that came to mind. At the end of the game, discard a card from your hand. Dracula then takes on its power. This is another way for us to kind of sidestep the fact that Red Skull or Mary have a lot of power on their card, but normally have a detrimental effect to them. Cosmo is another wonderful disruptive element that also synergizes with our Destroyer. If we don't have Zero for it, you can just play Destroyer into Cosmo's path, negating its on-reveal effect. And honestly, I think one of the strengths that this archetype really has is the fact that both Cosmo and Enchantress are not only powerful hate cards, but they're also enablers for our deck. So even when our opponent doesn't have cards that Cosmo shuts off or Enchantress shuts off, they're still serving a meaningful purpose in our deck. We round out the last couple of slots with Black Widow for a little bit of disruption, as well as Sunspot to help us soak up energy on our curve, and Infinaut, who's a fat stat stick to discard to Dracula, and sometimes we'll soak energy with Sunspot on 5, and then just play Infinaut in an honest manner on 6. At any rate, I hope you enjoy the game highlights with this deck. I think they do an excellent job of showcasing the power that is capable of bringing to the table. Remember, if you do enjoy them, tap that like button, leave a comment down below, letting me know what moment was your favorite. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I post deck highlights or other game news updates here for Marvel Snap 7 days a week. You wouldn't want to miss anything, but for today, enjoy some Zero Destroyer. We basically never play Zero on 1 in this deck, so we want to utilize this to stop negative ongoing effects from things like Red Skull later on. Cosmo to the left here. Hey chat, do you think this Enchantress is gonna be good? The problem here is they might Professor X us next turn, right? I think I need to Enchantress this turn, right? I don't think I have time to zero it. I'm gonna snap them before Enchantress flips up. Really? Okay. Yeah, Professor X to the left now. You cannot fall back down below infinite if you hit rank 100. Unless you mean collection level 100, then no, nothing super relevant there. Get fucked, Professor Cheese. Nobody loves you. Get out of my game. This will be at least 9 over here. Need Ant-Man as Venom being the 4th cards that get +4 or +1. It depends on if Ant-Man's the first card in the path or not. If it's the first card in the path, it'll be 4. If it's not, it'll be 1. You click on that, Professor X. Alright, so we should be good to go here, right? Oh my gosh, their Spectrum got Cosmoed too. Just for the extra rubs. Cosmo came to visit New York, chat. He was like, Spectrum, sit your ass down. Get out of here. All right. We don't want to play Dracula into Hollow yet. We also don't want to cut ourselves off with a super flow, so we're going to do this over here. What are the odds Red Skull beats whatever they do here? Probably high. I'm gonna Red Skull right and snap them. We're lucky to have drawn their cheat magic. They probably don't play there if they don't draw the cheat magic, right? Okay, and then we're actually in kind of an incredible position here, right? We go Enchantress to the right, and then 0. And then 0 wipes out the Destroyer effect, so I can play him mid. And then we get to Taskmaster the Destroyer on the last turn. I guess their deck's likely to play Iron Man and stuff. Do I want to give up my Enchantress early? I might be wrong to give up my Enchantress here. It's close, though. I think we can out-linear them. This could break either way. This gets zeroed, so it doesn't break anything. The negative deck is very good, especially with Sarah. It puts a lot of power into play on the last turn.
I am Iron Man.
So we're losing right. Taskmaster for 17 probably wins mid, right? Along with Black Widow. And then this is going to be +9 or +20. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot here.
I am Iron Man.
Okay, so at worst we tie here, but I think we lose the breaker. So we're going to be... Well, we need the coin flip now. I would like the 50%er, please. One-time dealer. Yes! Nailed it. Sick game. Sick game.
Victory.
So we can 0, soak some energy, and then Red Skull next turn. Actually, I'd probably rather 0 the expansion, because I don't necessarily want Red Skull to fill this location if I play it here. Okay, does anybody get Mansion Diff here? They got 8. We get... okay. We got less than 8, but we got a leech. Can we take those? I'm gonna snap the free leech. Is that the diff chat? Did they get diffed? RN Jesus takes the wheel. I'm losing. Here's hoping. Taskmaster, our Red Skull here. This will be a 15 power left, and then we'll probably Dracula mid, because it'll be 9, 16, 20, or 4. Yeah, Dracula definitely looking above rate. Could only be 4, but odds are much larger than that. Thanks, I guess. I did the snap emote. Are they snapping? I'll stay for a snap. I'm down to Gamba. We're adding 3 more power here on the right this turn with Dracula, so we're going to 30. So like even a blue Marvel doesn't get us on the right. And then Dracula has a good chance to win mid. Victory. Yeah. 50%. Opponent snapped because they have Ant-Man for free into the Sanctum. We could probably win the other 2 paths, right? I think I'm staying in for now. If you are free to play and you get to the collector's reserves, you start acquiring approximately 10 cards a month. And if you want to see all the math on how that breaks down, check out this video here. Ooh, a piece of candy.
Avengers! Assemble.
I'm worried about getting Professor X'd over here, so I can't play Taskmaster this turn, unfortunately. They're the Destroyer deck. Okay, I mean, last time Dracula hit the 25% of that was bad for us. So that means if we consider our cumulative variance here, we're due to hit the infinite, right? That's how that works. Get out of here. See, chat, it's all about the sense of confidence. And to yeah, what did Yondu kill? I was looking at a different screen. Someone help me out. What did Yondu just kill there? Chavez, cool. That's a good one to know that is not coming on 6. Cosmo the Baxter building here. I think we go Sunspot into 0. So I'll add 6 more power here. And then with drawing 2 cards, we'll hopefully draw Red Skull or Mary next turn. Oh, we're not going to get it yet. Sedge. Okay, opponent snapped. So I think we stay though, right? I think I just soak. Nah, I'm gonna leave. We're gonna get Killmongered. That's the real problem with Sunspot is you get Killmongered. If we weren't playing a deck that's likely playing Killmonger, we could soak Sunspot and then play Infinite, but I think we're very likely to get Killmongered there, so let's bail out. Alright, so what's my curve look like here? If I draw Cosmo next turn, I'm a little sad that I zeroed. But I think I just zero on 2, and then we skip on 3, soaking here. I guess there's no reason to play this out proactively. I can just do this on 3. Yeah, I guess we just pass 0. There's no reason to do it now. I didn't say don't ask questions. One of my things I enjoy the least is when people don't listen to the words that come out of my mouth hole and instead insert what they think I said. I didn't say don't ask questions. I said ask a different question. I said don't ask me what cards you need to cut from the deck I'm currently playing to build it with your collection. I said look at your collection and ask yourself what deck can I build with the cards that I have. Don't start with something that someone else has and make a bunch of cuts. Look at what you have and build from there. I think I'm gonna zero this turn so that way we can Typhoid Mary without the ongoing next turn. And then we get set up here, so we get to decide, do I want to go Cosmo into Destroyer, or do I want to go Soak into Sunspot into Infinite? There's also an option here. That's also true. If you really just want to turn your brain off, I do offer that as a feature. I will happily look at your collection after you kick me some dollar dues. Yeah, I think we just soak 5 mana here, because if they Professor X, we'll be tied here, and then my Infinite beats their Destroyer, right? I think I just pass and soak Sunspot. Okay, and then we beat the Destroyer here, right? Because the Destroyer will kill all their stuff, and I have an Infinite. All right, let's go. We're gonna get Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi gets us on the left, I suppose. I'm in it to win it, though, chat. We're pot committed. Ooh, they have something that gives them more than 7? Oh, Oh, Killmonger. Killmonger will do it. Okay. Ooh, that's a good thought. I should have played Infinite left, because then even if they Destroyer mid, I win the tiebreaker because we'd tie here, because Destroyer would get rid of these. And if I would have Infinited left here, we would have been 0 and 3, and I would have been 30 to their 3. So if I Infinite left here, it beats Destroyer because of Baxter building, and it would have beaten this Killmonger plus Green Goblin if I would have Infinited left. That's a really, really good shout out. Good catch. Thanks for being one of the awesome people that made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember, your likes and comments help videos grow with engagement, and be sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. I post Marvel Snap game news, updates, deck highlights, and other fantastic stuff here 7 days a week. We hope to see you back again real soon.